Hey Super Souls, welcome to your monthly readings for the month of May. And yes, oh yes, we're still in the midst of eclipse season. The energy of the eclipses can impact us like up to 6 to 8 weeks before and after them. And we just had the new moon solar eclipse in Aries on April 20th, 21st, depending on where you're at in the world. And the energy of that eclipse will still hang around for a while. So if you want some more information on that, check out my pick a card reading I put out with that new moon eclipse. I'll have it linked down in the description box down below. Now on May 5th, 5/5, there will be a wonderful portal. We get to experience the lunar eclipse with the full moon in Scorpio. So lunar eclipses alone really get our attention. You know, they bring harvest, accomplishment, fruition, and sometimes dramatic endings. And with the tint of the Scorpio energy included, that reinforces the impact of shaking things up and transformation. Add all to that the energy of Scorpio is, it's all ruled by the planet Pluto, and the planet Pluto goes into retrograde on May 1st, a few days before the lunar eclipse. And that energy can take us inward, and it's emotional, it's psychological. It ignites us to check in on ourselves and more transformation. And I've heard Pluto energy, kind of announces to us, change or die. So yay! Wow, a lot of energy pushing us into transformation in the month of May. And in addition to all of that, we've also been in the Mercury retrograde, and we'll be hanging out there until May 15th, the middle of the month. And we'll still go into the post-shadow all the way through to the end of the month up to June 1st. So from May 15th to June 1st, we'll even have a little time of reflection, more reflection upon what important things have been said or communicated to us from the time that Mercury went into its pre-shadow of the retrograde as early as April 7th. So I'm excited to find out what's going to be going on here, shaking up all of our lives here in the month of May. And I will have readings for each individual zodiac sign. But you can also learn so much by looking into more than just your sun sign. Each planet, each astral body is a different window that we look out of the house of who we are, and we see different perspectives, different areas of our life. So we can look out into our lives in a variety of different ways if you know the zodiac sign of each of your planets. And then you can watch, the video for that particular sign to see what kind of tint is on that part of your life as well. I'll throw up here a screenshot of what some of the areas are that these different astral bodies influence. So you can take a screenshot of that if you want. You have my permission. And, look at it and see if there's any particular area that you're interested in. And then you can, dive into that particular sign. Now, also each month, I'm going to start having a special giveaway at the end of the month based on these videos that I'm putting out. So you can have a chance at winning a personal recorded reading from me. And all you have to do is 1, be subscribed to this channel, and 2, comment on one of these monthly videos after you watch it, of course. And you can also comment on more than one. So as long as you watch more than one, you can comment on more than one. And so you have a chance of getting 12 entries into the monthly drawing. I'll be giving away at least a 1-hour personal recorded reading, but I do like to give away things, so you never know. There may be more than one winner and different, hours and different things that I can give away as well. So enough of all that. Beautiful soul, let's get into your reading and find out what is going to be shaken up in your life in the month of May. All right, Gemini, this is your reading for the month of May. And if you're new to my channel, what I do each month is I do take a tarot deck. I split out the major arcana from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. And the major arcana represent like the overall energies for the month of whatever question that we're looking at. And the deck that I'm using this month is the Ravyness Drakon Tarot, if I said that correctly. So if you like what you see and you want to get those, you know what the box looks like anyway, wherever you pick those up for yourself. And of course, the question that we're looking at for this month is what's shaking up in your life. So we're going to use these cards to get the overall energy about what area of your life or what is being shaken up. And then, of course, we will dive in deeper as well. So for our Gemini, for the month of May, what would you like them to know? What is being shaken up in their lives? All right, they do want this one right here. And you have the Devil card. So this is your shadow energy. It's very much Saturn, Capricorn, energies that come in and they're known as like the big taskmaster. And what the Saturn energy is known to do is it challenges our thoughts, our beliefs, our mindsets that we've had all of our lives, right? Where we're told all these things when we were young, and we just took them on all as our own opinion, our own thoughts, our own beliefs, because that's what we children do. We don't know any better, that we decide eventually. And the shadow here, it comes in and it just rattles our cage to show us this construct of other people's beliefs and popular opinions that have made us feel trapped and small and restricted. And it has us challenge those and allows us to open up more, and it releases us and frees us. So I really like this. We're also going to pull from the Power of Surrender cards for you and see what more information we can find out about this. This will be general energy like that, and then we'll dive in and get more detail. So what else would you like us to know around this shadow energy? What is area of your life are you having these beliefs be shaken around? And this is your card right here. And you have surrender negative thinking. Well, there we go. That has to do with all that dark thinking, right? Says you have control over your thoughts. And when negative thoughts surface, say, thank you for sharing, and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So there is this freedom of the negative thinking, the freedom of the judgmental thoughts. Every moment is a mental choice of a story of unconditional love or the fear of losing conditional love. So there's this freedom that's coming in here this month that is just getting you out of this negative funk, getting you out of this, area of thinking. And of course, you being Gemini, you are an air sign. So you are used to doing a lot of thinking, doing a lot of figuring out, and you making big steps here. Some stuff really is shaken up and falls away because of it. So it's a great month of transformation. So we're going to look here next into the minor arcana, which represent 4 different areas of our human experience. And we have all 4 elements represented here. We, of course, have fire, we have the earth, we have air represented by the angel wings, and then, of course, water as well. We're going to start off with the fire, which is the wand suit. And it represents your drive, your passion, your inspiration, your overall energy. So this will be what the Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your energetic experience during the month of May. So for our Geminis, what would you like them to know? Energy for May. What's your energetic adventure look like, right? Okay, there we go. This is the one they want for you. And yeah, Ace of Wands, new passion, new drive, new stepping into your power of where you want to invest your energy, which makes total sense with all of those right there, because, each moment, like we're talking about, is either of unconditional love or fear. And with this magic wand, whatever, we're always having energy flow out of us, and it's always growing something. Whatever our focus is where our energy goes and what grows. So with the negative thinking, if we are focusing on what we are missing in life, then that repels it away further, which makes us miss things more. If we're focusing on what's in our life that we don't want, we're actually feeding that, and that gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So basically, when we focus on our fears, if we fear something will leave our life, we repel it away. If we fear something will come into our life, we throw a hook and we draw it in. But instead, what it's talking about here is that you can focus on gratitude for what you do have in your life. You can focus on what you do want to draw in, and focusing on unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace. All of that grows and brings in higher vibrational love things instead of lower vibrational love things. When we do what we've always done, we get what we've always got, right? So I like this coming in here. We're also going to pull from the Angel Guide Oracle and see what else the Spirit and Creator want you to know about your energetic adventure in the month of May. So what else here for Gemini? All right, they do want that one there. Let me just move my mic. I keep hitting it there. Sorry if you can hear that. Yeah, manifestation. So here we go. Whatever we focus on grows and manifests and comes into being. So definitely this reiteration here of the message, because the Ace of Wands is a lot like the Magician in the Major Arcana, which is the Master Manifester, but it tells us whatever we focus on is what we draw into our lives. So let's see what message comes in here from the angels, and it says, manifestation is the ability to bring our thoughts, dreams, and intentions into reality. The spiritual law of manifestation helps us create from deep within energies and experiences that lead us toward greater fulfillment and purpose. You are blessed to have received this angel card today, for it encourages you to recognize your power. You are a master of manifestation, and whenever you focus on something with loving thoughts and the best intentions, you bring those into reality. You bring that dream into reality. If you are working on bringing something to fruition at this time, whether that be a project, an opportunity, or even a miracle, this card lets you know that it is unfolding before your eyes. It's very important to stay elevated at this time and focus on positive energy, blessings, and the positive events that are happening around you as you are magnetizing even more blessings into your world. So exactly what it's talking about here, about focusing on the positive, everything we talked about. So perfect, all these lining up together. And I like that. You do magnetize yourself in one way or another, lower vibration or higher vibration. The extended message says you are one with the universe at this time and have the ability to manifest incredible experiences and opportunities. You are being encouraged to understand that any new opportunities arising will allow you to step up and move forward in your life. Your energy is aligned with pure potential, and it's important to know that everything you focus on now is going to grow, adapt, and expand in line with your energy field. So your angels are encouraging you to be open and receptive as the universe is offering you the guidance, abundance, support, and healing you require based on your current situation. Recognize the incredible gifts and support that are available to you now. The power of the universe is within you. I love it. So not much more you can add into that, because this is like so synchronistic in the same messages and same theme appearing there. Next, we do move into the element of Earth, the Suit of Pentacles. And this is the only one about the outside world. You can see here, the rock is the only one that's forward. The rest of these, your energy, your thoughts, and your emotions are all on the inside. This is the only one that has to do with the outside world. So this is all of those those other individuals, those physical characters on stage with you, including your own body, and all the props out there in the outside world. So this will represent what Creator and Spirit want you to know about your physical adventure during the month of May. So for Gemini, what would you like them to know about their physical adventure? All right, this is the one right here. And you have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is this great power, abundant card. The nine is the number of the hermit in the major arcana. So this is like a hermit's journey. You're turning inward, really understanding your worth, understanding your power, standing separate from the outside world. So I like that this theme that comes in with this, of that you are finding that the outside world isn't happening to you, it's always happening for you, and it is a direct result of where you're investing your energy. And so it's like they always have, like in this one, it has a little raven, Spirit is with us in this garden alone, but we're not looking to the outside world to make us feel this wholeness and this fullness and to define our worth in relationship to the outside world. It's finding it from within. And so I really like that for you coming in. And we're also going to get clarity here through the Aboriginal Spirit Oracle about your physical adventure during the month of, all right, well, there we go, of November. Yeah, and we have confusion that's coming in here. And we're going to put that right there. And let's see what comes in here. And of course, confusion arises within the human when we're in fear. You know, that's when we, like here with all this, the shadow here is showing us all our fears and this negative thinking. We do have mental confusion, emotional confusion, just a lot of confusion, because our human body is designed, when it goes into fight or flight, it doesn't want us standing around thinking. Because we'll be wondering, is that giant monster going to eat me? And it does, because we're standing there involved in thinking and contemplating and analyzing. So when we go into fear, our body pushes our thinking, intelligent, compassionate, loving side of our adult selves out of the picture, out of the control room, and a little 2-year-old self, or I say the cat mind, is in control, and it's confusing. It feels confused, right? Because it wants us to be reacting and not thinking clearly. So if we have a clouded mind or a confused mind or emotions, then we know we're in the fear. And it says, is the cup half full or half empty? What comes first, the chicken or the egg? Everything that is usually logical seems confused. The gut says one thing, the head says another, and while the heart says something else again. In which do we trust? Well, we trust in ourselves, capital S, selves. We trust in our gut and in our morals. We try to keep our positive attitude and know confusion isn't only a temporary state that places doubt in our heads. When we're in a perpetual state of fear, though, that's why we might be in a perpetual state of confusion until we're able to step out of fear, right? So the explanation of this card, the message that this card has for you, it says, you see the situation for what it is, but is it? There is much more you don't know about, much that has been hidden from you. It has been purposely hidden as the truth may be hurtful to you and someone is trying to protect you from a situation. Be wary of all that glitters is gold, because in this situation, it is not gold. Lack of trust in your own instincts is holding you back right now. Your head is calculating the facts and coming up with the right answer, but your insides are twisting and squirming because it doesn't feel right. Search for the hidden truth and reclaim that trust in yourself and your intuitive feelings. It may take strength and courage to follow your intuition, but the outcome will be emotionally rewarding for you and will assist you in gaining your confidence again. Yeah. So this is talking about these negative thoughts, that we have all this stuff that we've been told is true and supposed to be and should be and all that. But they're saying, look beyond that, because there's so much more to life than these negative thinking, these fears that we've been told to focus on. And we'll get into here. We're going to go into your element next year, which is the element of air, and the suit of swords. These are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. So this is what it's talking about. The negative thinking here is what you're becoming aware of. And this is where you fly all the time, being an air sign. So nothing to fear here. In fact, you are comfortable in digging deep to find out these thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that are no longer supporting you here. Yeah, here's the Page of Swords. So definitely new thought, new belief, new mindset. The Ace of Swords allows you to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm, rooted in unconditional love. And it also allows you to let go of the thoughts and the beliefs that are rooted to fear. So this is so perfect coming in here. This is the blade that cuts away the negative thinking, these false beliefs that we've been given all our lives that are rooted in fears of losing conditional love. So I like that. So perfect. And we're also going to pull from the numerology guidance cards here. See what else Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your mental adventure during the month of May. So what else? All right. I do want this one here. And you have spirituality, number 77. So really looking for the synchronicity, and you can see all these purples here. So connecting to the higher realm, connecting to the capital T truths of the higher realm are so important here for you, because that we're not aware of the negativity. We're not aware of the fears and the lower vibrational thoughts and beliefs until we are opened up to the higher thoughts and beliefs. And this card does indicate a need to enhance your connection to the divine, to improve your relationship with yourself, as well as your quality of life. You're not a human being having a spiritual experience. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. And your relationship with Source, the universe, Creator, whatever you believe your higher power to be, that is your path to inner peace. And when you find your way to God, you find your way back home. This card coming in for you represents that you are being encouraged to celebrate and strengthen your relationship with the divine in whichever way you choose. You may opt for prayer, meditation, chanting, yoga, or periods of silence and contemplation. Perhaps quiet time in nature, going on a retreat, or attending a place of worship is something you prefer. It doesn't matter which option that you choose, for there is no right or no wrong. Only you can know your ultimate path to God. I like that. And then in order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to strengthen your relationship with the divine. You are also being urged to communicate with your lost loved ones, spirit guides, and angels, and ask for assistance when required. No request goes unanswered, and no request is too big or too small. And this affirmation for this card is: my relationship with the divine is my path to inner peace. So I really like that coming in here. We talked about the Nine of Pentacles. You're not in this alone. Spirit is with you. You are connecting to the capital T truths of the higher realm. We do that by connecting to the spiritual. And the Ace of Wands and manifestation, definitely spiritual energy coming in here as well. And then we move into the final element of water, which is the Suit of Cups. And it represents our emotions. And so this is our, what Spirit and Creator want you to know about your spiritual adventure, your spiritual journey during the month of May. So what would you like for our Geminis? What do you like them to know about their emotional adventure during the month of May? Okay, I do want that one there for you. Yeah, the Five of Cups. I like this because this one just got done saying there's no right or wrong, choice. The Five of Cups tells us it's usually 3 spilt cups and 2 other cups remaining. And it is like almost like this message from Spirit that says no emotion is wrong. We come down here specifically to experience the lower vibrational thoughts, the lower vibrational emotions. We come down here to experience that because in experiencing the opposite of who we are, we understand more fully who we are. Like if you're breathing air all the time and you don't know, that you're breathing air necessarily until you're 6 feet underwater, looking up at air going, that is air because this is non-air. So there is this awareness and appreciation that happens from experiencing both sides of emotions. Neither's right, neither's wrong. They just bring different experiences. Fear-based emotions, the negative thinking, makes us feel small, restricted, powerless, and all those emotions related to fear, anger, sadness, depression, resentment, all those emotions, the negative, what we consider negative emotions, are the lower vibrational. And then we choose unconditional love choices, right? Higher thinking, what we might call positive thinking, which is related to gratitude and unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace. And that makes us feel expansive. It makes us feel powerful and limitless. So we come down here and we experience both of them. And when we're done, the 2 of cups that are left over, because there's usually 3 cups spilt and 2 cups behind them, those represent our power to choose what we want to feel. And so we no longer feel like a victim to life, that I have to choose this negative emotion that I've been told I'm supposed to, should, need to, have to, must choose. And we realize that's opinion. I can choose whatever emotion I want to feel with whatever I'm going through, even though it doesn't make sense in the beginning, because I can choose to celebrate death and laugh around death instead of having sadness and it being devastating. People do have, celebration of life ceremonies instead of funerals because they want to choose a different way, and that's okay, right? Neither's right, neither's wrong. It's just what you want to feel. So I like that. And then the last card we're going to pull for this reading is from the Soul's Journey lesson cards. And because it's the last card in the deck, it can either still mean more about the emotional adventure that we're experiencing here, or it can be a wild card, whatever else the Creator and Spirit wants you to know about the month of May. So what is your final message here for this reading for Gemini, please? What's your final message for Gemini? All right, this is the one right here. And you have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Yes. So exactly as we've been talking here, and some more purple coming in here. So I like this because it's saying we can't always trust this negative thinking that we've been taught, people's opinions. We can't always trust that that is true. By connecting to the capital T truths of the higher realm, the spiritual realm, that's where we find those truths rooted in unconditional love, which are more true than those fears of losing conditional love, those small T truths. So I like that coming in here as your final card. And it says, being truthful with others is a slippery business. You are expected to tell and expect to be told white lies. No one wants their feelings hurt, but sometimes a strong dose of reality is needed. No one can tell you definitively in what circumstances an untruth would be better, but honesty is usually the best policy. You and only you know in your heart when the right time is to be totally honest. And the time is now. The only time you must be absolutely truthful is when you are addressing yourself. You must at all times present yourself authentically to those around you. Only by being yourself do you draw in the people and circumstances that you most need to learn from. Yeah, so this is beautiful. This definitely, these truths, these small T truths are being shaken. Your cage that you have yourself in of this the fears of losing conditional love, these that feel negative and limiting and restricting. You're having these things shaken up, but don't judge yourself. It's saying that, just know that you wanted to experience them on purpose, for purpose, but now you have a choice of a different option that maybe you didn't feel you had before. So as you connect to the spirit world and connect into your power here, you do have this beautiful clarity that comes in, this beautiful realization of your power and of what your truth is. So I absolutely love this for you. And that is what Spirit has for you for the month of May. But if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. And that does tell me that you're enjoying this content, but it also tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content as well, and it'll bring more of that to you. The second thing you can do is subscribe to my channel, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there is an option for all, which if you select that, two things happen. One, you're notified right away when new videos are posted on my channel. And two, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I currently go live Wednesday through Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and also Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. I do put out weekly content with a pick a card reading, and then also like these monthly readings. So you're notified and kept in the loop on all of those, including my weekly and monthly giveaways. So be sure to select all when you do subscribe and go to that notification bell. Also, doing those things helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, and subscribe to my channel, doing those things does make the YouTube algorithm so crazy, giddy, happy, excited, it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you want to be part of that love tsunami, just do one of those things, and please know I'm very, very grateful if you do that. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, beautiful soul, as you're going through this wonderful, exciting May adventure, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. So until we speak again, hang in there, take care of yourselves, and much love to you.